Hey, what's up, guys? We're standing here in front of Governor Tim Walz's executive mansion in St. Paul, Minnesota, where hundreds of protesters have gathered to voice their opposition to the governor's economic shutdown orders that are set to extend for 77 days.
It's important that we leave our homes and represent ourselves in the public arena. It sends a clear message. We do not accept this violation of our constitutional rights. History has been made by energized, freedom-loving patriots who risked everything for this country. We must do the same. We are here as individuals with unique stories of our own personalities, our very own DNA. We are not here to represent one Minnesota. We are here today united as individuals fighting for our God-given rights, not rights given by a dictator.
Your martial arts studio is closed?
Yeah.
You want it back?
Yeah.
Wonderful. How old are you?
I'm Bettina. I am the West Side. The level is white, yellow, green, blue, red, brown, and black.
Right. And you're only 15 and you're out here protesting today.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Keep it up. Thank you.
The governor is exceeding his authority to just declare a peacetime emergency. But when he does that, now he has the authority to write executive orders for anything that he wants. We need the peacetime emergency to end. He does not have these powers, he's abusing his authority, and with that, he has unilateral ability to write law. We have a state constitution and a federal constitution that asks for a balance of power, demands a balance of power between the executive branch and the judicial branch and the legislative branch. He doesn't have the authority to write laws. He doesn't have the authority, should not have the authority to usurp the Senate and write laws without a Republican-controlled Senate involved in that legislation. We need to end this peacetime emergency.
Shutdown! Let us free! Woo!
Open Minnesota!
Give them the right to graduate! Give them the right to graduate!
I'd be right down there, but I got an illegal haircut last week, so... And I paid him handsomely for it, too.
Nice job!
All we are saying.
Here you go, haircut.
I'm here at the protest today and supporting the efforts of all these great people to open up Minnesota and end this shutdown. No more constitutional violations.
How have you felt the effects of the coronavirus shutdowns in your own life?
Well, I actually am one that didn't really follow the rules, and so I really haven't felt too many. In fact, I just traveled over the last couple days. We went over to South Dakota and experienced some open states fun,
Sure. Yeah.
restaurants, nails done, things like that.
All right, hey, thank you, man. Have a good one.
America needs to open up, and that it's been too long, and that our economy is going to be destroyed if we don't eventually open up and start getting back to business, and that there's just not enough evidence to keep things closed right now, in my opinion.
You know, it'll probably get me.
Yeah.
But all of these other young, healthy people that have families to feed, and businesses are going broke, and they keep moving the goalposts. You know, let's flatten the curve. And well, then that's not enough. Now we got to test. Oh yeah, good. We'll test. Oh, but that's not enough testing. You know, they just and there's so much of it now that it has become political. I'm sorry, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I just watch what's going on.
Have you seen anybody who suffered from the economic shutdown?
Personally, my business has. It's self-employed.
Interesting.
Yeah, and my husband.
I'm here to oppose censorship.
I think businesses should be allowed to be open, and if people don't want to go to them, they can stay home. But if you want to go out and patronize the businesses, you should be able to do that.
And our grandchildren. And our right to earn a living and support our families is a God-given and a constitutional right, which is being trampled by the communist dictator who lives in this taxpayer-funded house.
You want to reopen the mosque before the end of Ramadan. So right now the mosques are closed, so you're unable to worship.
Yeah, it's closed.
Totally closed.
Almost 3 months.
So a lot of people today are frustrated with Governor Walz's response. What are your thoughts on how he's handled COVID?
Yeah, well, he keeps moving the goalposts, and now we're told June 1st, but we don't have the details, and who knows if he's going to move it again, or if he'll say they're only going to be 50% open as a business. I don't even know how you do that, right?
Right, yeah, how do businesses support themselves on half their income? That's not how economics works.
Yeah, so I don't know if I trust the June 1st date.
Yeah.
If you took every layer off this onion, every reason, every debate, every point that anybody wants to make about whether the virus is real or not, doesn't matter. Let's remember one thing. The oath that this man took was to do what? Say it. Protect and defend the Constitution. Has that happened? No! Is he literally peeing on the graves of our ancestors? Yes. We have beach balls and signs and boxes with little messages on them, and we want you to all grab one and think about your ancestors. Think about people that have fought to defend this Constitution. Pick one up and throw it over the fence and make sure your grandma, grandpa, your aunt or uncle, whoever it was that came before you, make sure their name's on it, all right? So pick it up, get it done. Let's liberate Minnesota. Thank you.